to you. What do you feel is the biggest issue facing West Boylston, and how can the legislature help?
Well, I mean, West Boylston is not living in a vacuum, right? I mean, jobs are important in our overall community, and certainly jobs are important here in the town of West Boylston. There are quality of life issues is what I think about every day when I go to work. Every day I say, how are we going to try to improve the lives of the people that we represent? And that's not a question that I take lightly. So here in West Boylston, we need to absolutely look and investigate what kind of jobs we're able to provide out here. But our school, we need to make certain that our school system is educating our children. What kind of community do we want to live in? We want to make sure that our children are receiving a good, strong education. There are some buildings in our community that are falling down. So, we can all sort of ignore the big question. My opponents are going to tell you that all I want to do is raise taxes. What I'm telling you is what I want to do is to make the lives of every citizen in this Commonwealth better. We need to come up with solutions on how we're going to do that. Okay? We cannot just cut and cut and cut, because that does not solve the problem, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, well, 2013 is going to see the biggest reduction of jobs in Massachusetts. The defense spending is going to be cut probably somewhere around over $1 trillion. And in Massachusetts, Raytheon is one of our biggest employers. And we've got to be well aware of that, thousands of jobs are going to be eliminated. And it's a policy that Congress has put into place, and it's something that's going to have to be addressed. We've also, we've got to start in Worcester realizing that we are the second largest city in Massachusetts. Recently, all those space shuttles that went to other cities, they should have come to Worcester. We need leadership to bring them here. Dr. Robert Goddard flew the first rocket on Packajaw Golf Course in Auburn. He's the father of rocketry. The Germans used his patents. They were able to buy them for 10 cents to make the U-2 rockets. David Clark Company in Worcester, that's where the spacesuits were made. We didn't have anybody on our side here to wake up and think, why didn't one of those shuttles come to Worcester? Why couldn't it be at the airport? This is where it all started.
Okay, thank you. Two of the most important things that facing the citizens of West Boylston. The first one is the schools. The cost of busing students, high school students up to Assabet Valley, that's a very high percentage rate. $16,000 is a high rate that we have to pay, and that's money that should be spent here in the town of West Boylston rather than sending it on to these other schools. The second thing is I would work, if I was elected to the legislature, I would work to try and get some more of those mitigation funds from the jail, since we have the jail here, get some more of those funds here to possibly purchase a town hall. I mean, here we are in this small room tonight, and I think there's definitely a resource needed for that, so that if we could get some of the funds that we send to Boston to come back here, I think it would help. And I think that it would help if Mr. O'Day understood about all these taxes. No one's talking about cuts right now, but what we're talking about is all of these cuts. We're not talking about the cuts, we're talking about all of these taxes. These taxes on the people, they are the cruelest to the people who are on fixed incomes, the retirees, the people who have worked their whole lives and are now retired, and they can't afford these tax increases to the capital gains, to the gas. That is just, it hits them the hardest. And I would not vote to increase any of those taxes. And I believe that that's one of the issues that we have to face here in West Boylston and throughout the entire